Angela Oakley opens up about separation from NBA star husband Charles Oakley after rough Madison Square Garden incident. Angela Oakley is opening up about challenges in her relationship. In the March 23rd episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Angela and her husband Charles Oakley discussed renewing their vows following their 2016 wedding. While the former NBA legend wasn't too keen on the idea, Angela explained it was important after their marriage got off to a rocky start. "I really want to do that," she said, revealing that the two separated just 1 year after getting married. 2017 with Madison Square Garden, that was a very rough time. Charles was attending a game in New York. The owner does not like Charles and called security to come. They escorted him out. Related, meet the partners of The Real Housewives of Atlanta cast, including one couple who met on another Bravo show. Charles was once a player on the New York Knicks for 10 seasons, and in February 2017, he was arrested on 3 counts of assault and 1 count of criminal trespass following an altercation with the team's owner James Dolan. The charges were later dropped. "We were newly married," Angela noted. "He needed to heal, and I couldn't heal him during this time. I was just like, you know what? We're going to try to work through this at a distance." And we did live separately. So us just recommitting to one another, I feel like is important at this moment because everything that happened since we got married, it affected us. Related, how RHOA star Angela Oakley became a self-made millionaire without the help of NBA husband Charles Oakley. While Charles said we'll see about the ceremony, Angela pushed back, hoping he would change his mind. "Charles is holding our vow renewal over my head because he feels like we spent all this money on these houses," she added of her real estate business. "He thinks, let's handle this first and then we can jump into something else." She then brought up their couple's counselor, whom I love, causing Charles to roll his eyes. $3,000 a month, you should love them, he quipped. "Why are you against therapy?" Angela asked, to which he responded, "When you go so many times, they should give you at least 20% off for a repeat customer." Angela insisted she only pays $1,200 per month, which she said is not a lot. "Listen, we need it," she told Charles. "For the sake of our marriage, for the next 10 years. "Oh, that's a long time," he laughed, to which she questioned, "Too long?" Charles then teased, "You never know." "There's a lot of things we need to go to therapy for," Angela concluded. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. The Real Housewives of Atlanta airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Bravo. Read the original article on People. Jussie Smollett returns to TV in Special Forces 6 years after hate crime scandal. Actor Jussie Smollett is making a return to television this fall, 6 years after an alleged 2019 hate crime scandal. The 42-year-old actor will be joining the 4th season of the reality competition program Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, alongside 17 other celebrities. The show puts the contestants through military-style Special Forces training, and the upcoming season will be set in Morocco, according to a press release from Fox. Smollett will appear alongside other notable athletes, artists, and personalities, including married couples Eric Decker and Jesse James Decker, a former NFL player and country music singer, respectively, and former NFL player Andrew East and retired Olympic gymnast Shawn Johnson East. Jussie Smollett announces engagement to boyfriend Jabari Red. Model Chanel Iman, The Real Housewives of New Jersey, star Teresa Giudice and Giudice's daughter Gia will also be among the celebrity contestants. Smollett previously starred as musician Jamal Lyon in the Fox drama Empire from 2015 until 2019. In 2019, Empire co-creator Lee Daniels confirmed Smollett wouldn't be returning to the show ahead of its 6th season following an investigation into an alleged hate crime attack on Smollett in Chicago that authorities say was staged. Smollett had filed a police report in January 2019 claiming he had been the target of a racist and homophobic attack by 2 men. Chicago police later said they began to question that account after the 2 men allegedly involved in the attack, which was captured in security camera footage, told law enforcement the actor paid them to help him stage the attack. In a statement at the time, Smollett's attorneys denied the allegation, saying, "Nothing is further from the truth, and anyone claiming otherwise is lying." A grand jury indicted Smollett on 16 felony counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly filing a false police report in March 2019. However, the charges were later dropped after Smollett completed preemptive community service and agreed to forfeit 10% of a $100,000 bond. Smollett was indicted again in February 2020 on 6 felony counts of disorderly conduct for allegedly making false reports to police. In December 2021, he was found guilty on 5 of 6 counts of disorderly conduct in connection to allegations of faking the attack and lying to police, and was later sentenced to 150 days in county jail and ordered to pay $120,000 in restitution to the city of Chicago. He was also fined $25,000. In November 2024, the Illinois Supreme Court overturned Smollett's 2021 conviction, stating that the case violated his due process rights, and the court was simply resolving a question about the state's responsibility to honor the agreements it makes with defendants. We are aware that this case has generated significant public interest and that many people were dissatisfied with the resolution of the original case and believed it to be unjust, the court said at the time. Nevertheless, what would be more unjust than the resolution of any one criminal case would be a holding from this court that the state was not bound to honor agreements upon which people have detrimentally relied. Smollett has consistently maintained his innocence. In May this year, he settled with the city of Chicago in its civil case against him to recoup the costs of the initial 2019 investigation into the alleged attack. As part of the settlement, Smollett agreed to donate $50,000 to a Chicago nonprofit serving underprivileged youth. He also said he would give a separate $10,000 donation to the Chicago Torture Justice Center. Jussie Smollett speaks out after reaching civil settlement with City of Chicago. To anyone who has had to prove they have in fact been violated, you know how difficult this can be to navigate, he wrote in an Instagram post at the time. I stand with and for you. Smollett also participated in the upcoming Netflix documentary film, The Truth About Jussie Smollett, which explores the alleged 2019 attack case. The documentary is set to debut on the streaming platform on August 22nd. Special Forces, World's Toughest Test, will premiere on Fox on September 25th.